Apple, Facebook, Google, and Uber all have something in common. Besides all four of them being tech giants, they're also slowly spreading into the world of consumer finance. In 2019, we were hit with announcements of the Apple Card, a credit card that offered 1 to 3% cash back on all purchases, with no annual fees, no overdraft fees, and no late fees. You didn't even need to opt for the card itself. Providing the retailer supported Apple Pay, you could just use your phone at checkout. But Apple wasn't alone. Facebook also announced the launch of Facebook Pay, their own way of sending money and processing payments across their apps and networks. Google announced they would be launching checking accounts, and Uber launched a new division called Uber Money to manage their financial services. But despite what it might look like, none of these companies have applied for a banking charter. Instead, what we've seen has been cooperation and not competition with existing financial institutions. Apple has partnered with Goldman Sachs to issue its Apple Card. Google is partnering with Citigroup and the Stanford Federal Credit Union to launch its checking accounts. Uber's credit and debit cards are launched through Barclays, and Facebook Pay works by acting as a medium for already established bank accounts and credit cards. The question then is why? While there are profits to be had in consumer lending, that doesn't fill the entire picture. The more likely case for the move into finance is a battle for the space in your head. While a casual smartphone user might make a move from iPhone to Android or stop using Uber and switch to Lyft, this is far less likely the more entrenched you are in each respective ecosystem. Do you need to buy a new iPhone? No problem. You can finance it interest-free with the Apple Card. Need to send money to a friend? You can do that through iMessage. In Apple's ideal world, you'll wake up in the morning, grab your AirPods, iPhone, and Apple Card, and start your day. Apple wants your day-to-day activities to be so seamlessly handled that the thought of you leaving them never crosses your mind. The method may differ from company to company, but the goal of deeply rooted consumer integration is the same. Uber is willing to give you 5% back in Uber Cash for purchases made with their credit card across any of their platforms, and $100 in Uber Cash as a sign-up bonus. They've even gone as far as to offer drivers cash back at the pump and for auto parts when they use their Uber debit card. Because in Uber's ideal world, their users never find a reason to defect to Lyft. The second valuable resource these companies would gain is access to your spending data. This could result in vast amounts of personalized information being stored away, safe and sound, in the memory of whichever services you use. This data could be used to influence buying behaviors, understand purchasing patterns, and even piece together credit histories. In some cases, it doesn't even need to be that complicated. Companies could simply sell access to their users' data to third parties. There's precedent for companies striving for such a deep level of integration as well. You only have to look across the Pacific to China's WeChat to find it. WeChat has been called an app for everything and has over 1 billion monthly active users. It supports a myriad of different messaging services, as well as digital payments. With the WeChat Pay digital wallet, users can perform mobile payments and transfer money between contacts. As of 2019, over 800 million people actively use this service. Another multinational Chinese tech company, Baidu, has its own wallet interface with over 100 million monthly active users. Baidu is China's search engine of choice and one of the largest in the world. Behind the scenes today is a global arms race by companies trying to be each person's everything as quickly as possible. This is true in transportation, to messaging, to finance, and everything in between. It goes without saying we'll likely see tech companies continue to push further and further into financial markets and every other corner of modern life. In the end, it'll be up to everyone to decide if new levels of convenience are worth letting these companies even deeper into our lives. Hey guys, if you made it this far, I'd like to thank you for watching my debut video. And for more content, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.